Now it will do, and now we'll be able to hear exactly what the fuck we're supposed to sound like. It was recording through there, and that's why it was getting the interference and whatever.
Right.
Because I was trying to get playback to come off this from yesterday, so.
Right. It's kind of hypnotizing to, like, you just want to watch the fucking yourself on screen.
Right, watch the monitor as you're doing stuff and whatever, and that's why normally when I'm doing I put it here so you could look. Normally I have it here and blah, 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 and, you know.
So it's, like, usually, like, right
normally
in front of
it's, it's faced and turned that side.
Right. Right. No, that's, yeah. It's fine. Oh, you got the fucking poster up here, too, so people know. That's smart. That's fucking smart. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, but I do think having like one camera sitting up and going there and one going here, like maybe a slight diagonal version or a camera going dead face, right? You can do anything on the video side. Mm-hmm. It's just, what do you...
You should get one which would interfere with your poster, but you should get one like right there or like coming down this way, up top maybe, like going down like a down angle. I don't know. Yeah,
but it wouldn't catch any. It would only catch over there if you've got the two people right here. Now, I could move you down over there. I could run out of that mic or this mic, and now I could have diagonal cameras going in each direction and then run it in that studio mode like you saw.
You only have one camera, right?
Yep, just running one right now.
Yeah, because if you got a full house, then that person's not getting caught, and that person's slightly out.
The weird thing is most of everyone who's chilling and chiming in now, as things progress, and if it gets like bigger and bigger and I'm doing it and whatever, I'm going to move the whole storefront up here, like the cases in the front, bring those racks up here and whatever to where nobody's actually walking past that threshold. We would just be back here grabbing, and I'll have fucking a desk, couch. It'll kind of doing it like the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon and shit. Like,
that'd be fucking so cool, dude. That would be fucking awesome.
See, the great part of this, for a few dollars investment, you can make it whatever you want. But I just got to where I'm over 1,000 views. Mm-hmm. So now that I'm over 1,000 views and it gets up a little bit higher, then YouTube will give me YouTube Red and then give me this. And then YouTube will, I can make money per click off YouTube, right? When people are doing whatever. I can do it on differing sites. There's a million different things I can do. It's just, what do you do at that point?
Yeah, you just improve on it, just the way how you can visualize.
See, right now it's content. If people find the way that I talk fucking funny, I do some weird shit, I talk about weird topics that nobody else is talking about, do whatever, you get people listening, you get the clicks, you do a little Facebook boosting post and sharing and whatever and get it out to different areas and whatever.
So when you advertise it on YouTube, is it just like, do you make a name for a specific episode or...
Don't even. There's really no advertising technically on YouTube right now. It's generally done through Facebook. If you're doing anything on YouTube, it would go through other social media sites.
Yeah.
So when I do, I just if it was a good episode and I go, man, I haven't boosted in a while, I'll boost. And then this age podcasting radio, their likes in the United States, and run it for X amount of days, X amount of dollars per day, and then it'll just show up on everyone's feed fucking that happens to like podcast or radio or whatever. Certain amount of people like it, share it, save it, do whatever. Now they check in and listen, but you've got to make sure you've got enough content and content 5 days in a week or 5 days in a row, because you're on your way to work, and if you're listening to something, oh man, those guys were good. That was pretty funny, man. That was crazy. You get back in the car, oh, they've got nothing new. Or you get home and get home, let me put on a podcast while I clean the house or do some shit. So you've got to make sure your regularity is there, whatever. So
yeah, that's the issue with one of my favorite podcasts is that they only drop one, like, it seems like once a month. I mean, they have a huge following though. They call their followers ants, actually, like, ironically. To like semi put them down, but not really. But if you've been a huge TESD, Tell 'em Steve Dave fan for a long time, I mean, the followers are there. I don't know how many people listen because it doesn't fucking say like a rating on their like little podcast. But they don't do it. They don't do it through YouTube. They just do it straight through Smodcast, which is Kevin Smith's main advertising. When he's got like 20 of them,
Right.
So it just fucking.
See, but think about it. If you are thinking, man, I wish they'd do it more, why is it they're just doing it on the side and they've got regular jobs and they can only get together on certain days?
Well, you got Brian Johnson, and who has no job, who doesn't do shit. You have Walt Flanagan, who runs the comic book store in New Jersey. What is it, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And then you have BQ, Brian Quinn, who's on whatever the Impractical Jokers on fucking that TV station that I can't remember. But he's always traveling. You know, he's in Europe. They're doing the fucking Jokers, Impractical Jokers. I don't know. Have you ever seen Impractical Jokers?
I think I've caught it. I don't watch regular TV anymore.
Well, they even pop them. Like, if you've even been to the Rock, you know, you've been to the Plymouth Rock a couple
I
times.
don't go
No,
to Plymouth. I'd stay away from you snarky, stuck-up people.
Well, I don't
We had
blame
a
you.
funny talk about it yesterday, where we were talking about a few of those people, or about Plymouth in general. What's going on, bud?